Hello. Ooh, let me sit back a little bit. And welcome to the Black Eye Podcast. I'm your host, Michelle. I know I don't really talk to you, the subscribers, my subscribers, often enough. And this is me overcoming my anxiety so that I can come and talk to you and engage with you more. I've been ill. Filled with anxiety. I've actually been recording, but I just have not released any of my content because I felt very insecure about it. Again, the anxiety has taken over, and I have just been, I don't know, paralyzed with anxiety. But today, February 14th, I am determined that I'm going to put out this video no matter what. No matter what, this video is going to be posted. Okay? So if there's a hairy hand that's coming from behind this chair and some scary faces, I don't care. I'm going to post this video. Now, my intent is to offer commentary about women's issues, which is my passion. Uplifting of black women, another one of my passions. Things that are going on in the news that affects us as people. I'm very passionate about freedom of the people and government staying out of our business. And if you are if you are from my podcast, then you know that I am a big proponent of, you know, independent thinking, independent thought. So, without further ado, I'm not going to bore you with the details of my little life and what I'm going through. I'm just going to make this effort today to talk about the issue that has driven me to to come in front of the camera and talk to you this way. In my recovery, my recovery has been TikTok, believe it or not. TikTok has helped in my recovery because I get to duet and then I get to talk during the duet and agree or disagree or whatever. And it's helped me to regain a similitude of confidence in front of the camera, you know. But I enjoy TikTok because now they have lives which are very similar to podcasts and multiple platforms, multiple discussion panels. It's really fantastic. And sometimes these people are on there all day long. It's like, ooh, Lordy. But I have been through these TikTok, YouTube streets, and I have heard different content creators talk about, the issue at hand right now. It seems to be the hot topic of the day, which is how black men and black women, well, the dislike black men have for black women and why. And in each of these panels, in each of these discussions, there's a big struggle and a big kind of disconnect as to why the black men have such strong dislike for black women, and how black women are beginning to just realize or come to terms with the whole idea and the concept that even though we have invested so much into the black community and we have given everything to our black men, that black men don't want us, like us, desire us. And one content creator, and I'm going to put her TikTok, her information in the description because it's really worth listening to. She was describing how black women, we were in the stages of grief because we're just coming to the conclusion now that they don't desire us. They don't want us. One of the things I always had a problem with when it came to black men is how they discuss our appearance. weaves, wigs, and lashes. And I was often confused by that because the women that they seem to prefer also wear wigs, weave, and lashes and makeup. They like these Instagram models. Well, they use filters and all kinds of things to enhance their looks. But when black women are trying to enhance our looks, we get dragged for it. Another topic that was on the table was the topic of men arguing with women about womanhood. Now, earlier today, I was in a chat, not in a discussion. I don't think I would ever go up there and really discuss anything with these young people, but but I was in a chat and I made a comment, and I don't know what it was. It was about something that women would do. I don't know. Women would cheat or whatever. I don't know what it was. But anyways, it was about women. And I was checked by a man who was 28 years old who was going to tell me about what women do. And it dawned on me that this is kind of a pattern, that we are going around trying to figure out what is going on in the mind of the men while they are sitting here telling us how to woman. And it's always been a thorn in my flesh. Like it irritates me to no end, because most of the time the men who are giving these directives on how to be a good woman are usually not married. They have a kid out of wedlock, and they have no clue, idea, or any such comprehension on how to be a woman. And yet they're out here on these podcasts spilling out and doling out advice and yelling and really like arguing with women about womanhood, about what she should want as a woman, how she should feel as a woman, her desires as a woman. And even the best intentioned people, the best intentioned men, try to argue with women about womanhood. And it began to dawn on me, and maybe I'm a little slow. Maybe there are a lot smarter people out there who probably have seen this before, and they'll go like, duh, where have you been? But it began to dawn on me that we, as women, have allowed these men to dictate the narrative, to tell us or to define our femininity, because they defined our femininity in videos. They defined our femininity in movies, by making fun of us, Big Mama's House and all those kinds of things. They define our femininity in art. I mean, all our femininity has been defined by men. There are some women, but for the most part, black men have defined the femininity of black women. And to some extent, well, to a huge extent, we have allowed it. And I began to push back with him, this young man, telling me about what kind of woman I should be, or defining femininity or womanhood to me. And so I realized to a great extent that we have to stop this. I said this before to somebody on Instagram who went berserk when I said these words. I said, black women, we have to stop giving a damn about what black men say. And the reason why we have to stop, and I know this is going to take time, the reason why we have to stop doing that is because as we are grieving, the what is it, the 6 stages of grief the young lady spoke about, as we are grieving, we have to accept that not only that they feel the way they do, that they don't like us, they don't want us, they denigrate us, demoralize us. But we have to then come to the conclusion that what they say about us no longer matters. And we have to come to that conclusion. We can't keep allowing them to define us. They can't keep steering the narrative. We have to let them go. That is the last stage of grief. And we have to learn now that they are no longer relevant in our definition of what it means to be a woman. They can no longer define it. And we have to stop participating. I have so many pet peeves. I know this is probably like the third. I should have made a list, like 10 of my pet peeves about male and females. But the other one, this is probably the fourth, the fifth, the third, is that so many times we participate, black women, participate in our own demoralization. I don't know how many times I've looked at these podcast guys who sit on these podcasts, don't have any idea about womanhood or anything, relationships. They can't even tell you about manhood. They can't even describe masculinity to you. They can't define it. They don't know anything about it. But they will sit here and they will denigrate and demoralize and insult and disrespect the black women on the panel. And I just can't understand why we women keep participating in that. Why do we participate? We need to stop going to their podcast. We need to stop listening to their stuff. I'm included, but I'm here on YouTube, and YouTube's algorithm says that this is what people talk about, so I don't know. But we really do have to stop participating in our own demoralization. And one of the ways we can do that is, as I said before, we have to not give a damn about what they think and what they say. We have to let them go. It drives them crazy when you don't care. It drives them crazy when you ignore them. It drives them crazy when they are in authority. Wear your hair the way you want. Do your makeup the way you want. Wear those lashes. Girl, fly away if you want to. But let's stop allowing them to define the femininity or to narrate the story. We have to stop. It's enough already. It's enough. So that's what I wanted to get off my chest. Yes, we are in the stages of grief because we are shocked about what black men have said about us, how they have thrown us under the bus and ran it over us many, many times. We are sad. We are shocked. We are angry. This is part of what's going on with me. I mean, I'm angry. We want to fight back and we want to argue back and we want to change the course of the narrative. All those things we want to do. But now we have to come to a peace in our lives where we let them go. We just let them go. Stop caring. Stop giving a damn. Stop concerning yourself with them. Stop trying to fix it. It can't be fixed. Stop trying to discuss things. Stop trying to understand. Just stop. Just stop. That's what we have to do now. Well, now that I got that off my chest, and I'm determined to release this video, come hell or high water, come sink, swim, drown. I just want to thank you if you have made it to the end of this little rant of mine. And, thank you for listening. Thank you for paying attention. And I look forward to sitting down and having like better camera angles and lighting and stuff, and actually having a good conversation about other things that are happening in life. But, those of you who supported my channel, I want to thank you. I want to actually thank all of you for subscribing. 297, I did not expect that at the beginning of the year, and I look forward to growing. So help a girl get to 300, okay? Until I see you next time. Until I have vanquished it. Well, defeated it for the day anyways. Anxiety. Be blessed.